Welcome everybody to No Sevens Dice Club. Today we are going to go over part 2 of the double green strategy, and I already went over the payouts and everything else in part 1, but I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a recap. It's been about 2 months since I did that last video. I have 4 videos that were already done and complete and were supposed to be coming out. When I went back to do the editing for all 4 videos, there was no sound. So I'm redoing all the videos at a later date, and I am pressed on a whole bunch of personal things, getting ready to move and getting ready to get this video going. So just be a little patient with me. No Sevens has got a lot of catching up to do, and this will be one of the last videos I do probably till the end of February 2023, because I'm moving. I got to break down this craps table and moving to a new location, which is going to be even better. Won't have this echo anymore, and lots of cool things are coming. So, and hopefully more videos, because I think my life would be a little bit more organized. So I just wanted to give you that little 1-minute preview of what's going on with No Sevens life. So just please be patient with me. Like I said, I got to break down this video, break down this craps table, and go from there. But so we're going to go over the outside double green strategy. It's a huge success. Lots of comments on it. People are winning lots of money on the inside. I did give you part 2 of the payouts for it. But one thing I did get was some of the people who commented says, No Sevens, I'm just starting out. I don't feel comfortable betting up to the 3rd level at $60 or $50 on the 5 or the 9 or the 4 and 10. And I tell them, you got to bet at what you feel comfortable with. There's a couple of different ways you can customize this. I didn't explain this in part 1, so I'm going to explain it to you now. What you can do is you start out on 18, you take it to 30, and then if you don't feel comfortable taking it up to 60, the double green part, and then back down, what you can do is you can go 18, 30, and then you can also go up to 42. Or if you wanted to, you can go 18, 24, 30. And you're just pressing it 1 unit at a time and going from there. Now, if you wanted to, it's all up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with your betting level. And it's funny, once when you get up there in your betting level and you start betting black chips and stuff, and you go back down to $18, you're going to feel like you're not making any money. It's kind of funny, because before I used to be that person. I used to be like, man, is there a $3 or a $5 table when I first started playing craps? Now I'm like, I'll go play at a $10 table, but if I'm not betting green chips, I feel like I'm wasting my money. But I do like the strategy on tables I'm not too sure of. So you can always do that. And one other thing you can do too is that if you go up to the 42 and you don't feel like reducing it back down to 18, or if you're at 60 and you don't feel like reducing it back down to 18, you can ping pong this back and forth. You can go from 60, hit that 6 or 8 on the 60, then drop it back down to 30. Or if you're at 42, you can drop it back down to 30, and you can just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you're making constant good money on it. And the best thing about it is, like what we discussed, when you hit the 30, you're pretty much already on casino money. And I'm gonna break it down step by step when we do a live roll. And the same's here for the 4. When you're looking at the 4, you're at 15, and then you're at 25, and then you're at 50. You can, even if you wanted to, you can take this up to 15, 30, then 60. So that way when you hit this the 3rd time, you're collecting $120 versus just $100. Of course, you got to pay the VIG and everything else, but it's totally up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever your betting style is. And today we are going to cover the 4, the 6, the 8, and the 10. When I did this video originally, I did it on the 2nd session. I hit the 6 4 times. I hit the 4 5 times. And it was really cool. And our goal is every single time, like I did in the last video, so I want to make sure I talk about it this time. our goal is we have $1,000 buy-in, right? So we have $400 in black, we have the green, we have $90 in red, and $5 in white. And our goal is when we buy in for 1,000, our goal is to make $200 to $300, 20 to 30% of our bankroll. And then we're going to either take a break, we're going to go to the next casino, we're going to go leave, color up, come back tomorrow, whatever we need to do, but just take a break. When you try to force it and when you try to keep on pressing to make 1,000, or 100%, not 1,000, but $1,000 or 100% of your bankroll, that's when you're going to start running into trouble. Don't spend all the time at the casino and give them back all their profits and your bankroll on top of it. So just play smart, 20 to 30%. It's a great day, $200 to $300. Where else can you make that in one day? 30 minutes an hour? I mean, I don't know about you, but even professional traders on Wall Street usually don't even make that. So just something to think about. Let's go ahead and break it down. I think I spoke long enough. Let's do a couple live rolls and let's go from there. Let's see if No Sevens can do this video. This is the third time I'm shooting this video. So hopefully third time's a charm. So I'll be right back. Enjoy the music, and No Sevens will catch you in a second. Okay, so we have $1,000 in the rack. We're gonna bet, we're not gonna worry about all tall smalls or anything else. We're just gonna keep it traditional. We're gonna just bet $15 on the pass line. We're not gonna do a crap check. We're not gonna do anything that No Sevens normally does at a casino. Just keep it simple and basic. We're playing at a $15 table and we're gonna go from there. So I'm just gonna drop a green chip because we have so many green, and I'm gonna ask for 5 for change. So he's gonna give me 5 of these, and then we're going to go from there. So we're going to put 15 on the pass line, and we're going to shoot it. I'm going to keep track of the all tall small, always do, but let's just see how we do. Okay, so we hit the 12. So a crap check would have been really great right about now, but we do knock off one of the hardest numbers on the board if we're playing the all tall small. So let's go ahead and drop $15 for that pass line, and here we go. Now, if I was playing this, I would have already been up $10 because I would have had $5 on that crap check. Okay, so we went ahead and we hit the 11. So the U11, so we went ahead and went back on our $15. Is going back in the rack that we lost, and we're gonna hit another number. Okay, so we hit the 5, 4, 9. I'm playing with my casino jacket because it's a little cold in my at my house right now. So I never really shoot with my casino jacket on. I like to wear it at the casino. I call it my casino jacket because I always wear it at the casino because it's always cold in the casino. So I'm shooting with it today, so hopefully it brings me some good casino luck. So we already knocked out 3 of the top numbers, the 9, the yo, and the 12. Let's go ahead and break this down, and let's go from there. So Okay, so what we have right now is we have 30 for the 4 and 10, and we have 36 for the 6 and 8, 18 and 15, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and hand this to the casino, tell him what we wanna do, and then he's gonna hurry up and set it up for us. So here we go. Okay, just like that, we have it all set up, and we are ready to hit some of these inside and outside numbers. I kind of like the outside because you get paid double on the 4 and 10. And I usually hit the 4 and 10s pretty often. Last time I did this on the first video, not the second video when I tried to shoot this twice, I was killing the 9s and I must have hit about 7 or 8, 9 points. So I wonder if this is going to be a repeat of the first video. So let's roll some numbers and let's see how we do. Okay guys, well, if there's ever a good time to restart your strategy, it's today. Okay, so turn off the video and go ahead and cancel this video. Let's reshoot it for the 4th time. No, it's not how No Sevens rolls. I like good challenges. So this is going to give me a challenge. This is going to let me know that, all right, what happens if you do throw a establish a point and then 7 out right afterwards? That puts you in kind of a little bit of a hole. Can you still dig yourself out of this? Let's figure this out. Let's see if we can. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the point marker off. I'm going to go ahead and drop 15 on the field. And let's just go ahead and just set up everything right now. So we're going to do 36 for the 6 and 8. We're going to do 30 for the 4 and 10. And just like that, we're back in business. All this is going to be off, but the pass line is working. Okay, the 3, 2, 5 on the short. So the point marker is going to be a 5. We are already set up. We bought in. We did everything we needed to. So let's roll some points and get us out of here. All right, I don't know. You can't see that on camera, but it did roll. But that was the 6, 3, 9. So that helps us for all tall smalls, but it doesn't help us for what we're trying to do. It helps us for the inside strategy. Yeah, that'd be great, because we're already on the 2nd level for that one. And but so we've hit the 2 inside numbers for the inside video, the 5 and the 9. But let's go ahead and see if we can't hit that 10 or the 6 and 8. Okay, so we hit the 6, 2, 8, which is perfect. That's what we want to do. I'm a little slow, so I apologize. I got a really long mic cord with me, and it's getting caught up on the rest of the craps table. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and we have 18, so we're going to go ahead and get paid $21. So, and we're going to go ahead and we want to tell him we want to take this to 30 on the 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this here. We should be collecting $9 is what we should do. This should be our profit right here, $9. And what we have at this point in time, if you sit down and you break it down, if you want to break it down step by step, I will with you. So this is going to be 30, right? So that's 10, 20, 30. And so he is going to, or she is going to go ahead and do this. She's going to take this up. This is going to go back to them. We're now on this for $30. We started out with $18. We're down to, we collected $9 profit. So now we're only on the 8 for $9. That's it. We've already reduced the 8 by half of what we have on the table for the 8, which is perfect. That's what we want to do. So we're going to take this, we're going to put this in the rack, and we're going to try to hit that 8 one more time. Okay, so we hit the 6, 5 yo. It doesn't hurt us, it doesn't help us, but what we did do is just take another number off the all tall small. So let's go ahead and hit another number. Okay, so we went ahead and hit the 4, 2, 6. So just like the 8, we're going to go ahead and reduce this down to just $9. So now between the 6 and the 8, we're only into this 2 numbers for $18. So let's go ahead and get paid 21. So 21, we're going to take this, and this is going to go to them because that's 30. This is our profit. This is $9, $4 in white, $5 in one red chip. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. No Sevens is losing his mind. So we're going to go ahead and take this to 30. And we're all set up for the 6 and 8. And let's see what we can do. And then we also want to try to get the 4 and 10 on some action. Okay, so we went ahead and hit the 6, 4, 10, which is perfect. This way we can go ahead and show you what we do from there. I'm going to go ahead and do it in reds and go from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get paid $27. So this is 10, 20, 25, 26, 27. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this to 25. So I want to show you in reds exactly what we're trying to do. So we're at 15. We're going to drop 10 here, right? So that's going to be $25. $25. He's going to switch us out to a green chip. And what do we have here? We have our $15 buy-in. So we are already out of this on casino money, and we have a $2 profit. Pretty much is the way you can look at it, because this is our initial investment is going back in the rack, plus the $2 on top of it to pay for the VIG when we hit that 10 again. So that's one way to look at it. And then we're going to tell them that we want to buy it, but they should do it automatically. Usually after anything over 20, they usually put the automatic buy on the casinos. And they should give you a nice little pretty yellow button that says buy on it. So we're pretty much set up every which way we go. Now, if we were to stop here and look at the board, we're in this for free. We're in this for $9 between the two, and we're only in this for $15 on the 4. If we wanted to, and if we didn't feel any more confident, if we knew we were getting up there in the rolls, we can break this down, take all this back off, turn it all off, and we have a great profit of where we are right now to start the third session if we needed to. But we're at home, we can make our own rules. So let's go ahead and hit that 4 again and take this up to 25, take this up to 50. Okay, so what we did was we hit the hard 8. So this is now going to go, now this is where I had a couple of people comment that says, no sevens, I don't feel comfortable taking this up to 60. I feel more confident taking this to 42. You can customize this however you want to. All these ideas and strategies I have are all customizable. I want them to be where you feel comfortable at the casino. For me, we're going to take it to 60 because it is called double green. And if I went to 42, it wouldn't be called a double green strategy. So let's go ahead and get paid. So we're going to go ahead and get paid $35. And what we're going to do next is we're going to tell them to take it to 60. So we're going to tell them to take it to 60. Yep, that's 60. So I'm going to go like this. That's our profit. All works out. We were in this for $9 here, $9 here. Take this, that's $5 in reduction. So now we're only into the 8 for $4. And look at the chance we have to make right here with getting that paid for. So now it's $9, $4, free, $15. I like the odds are in my favor. So let's go ahead and hit that 8, and let's go ahead and just get the whole entire table paid for. All right, so we went ahead and hit the 6-5 yo. Can we go ahead and go back to a crapless table, please? Because that's my number. I like the yos and I like the 3s. So it doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. If we hit the 12, we get the tall. Okay, so I think that's in camera view. That is the 516. Works out perfect. So we're $9 into the 6 is the breakdown. So with this is going to be just like this. We're only going to be into the 6 now for $4 and chance to really color up on the next one. So that is $35. $5 is going to be a profit. Like that, and here we go. Okay, so here's the 1, and here's the 3. So now we just made this into a free bet for us. So now we're only into this game $8, 4 and 4. I did the math, I counted on my toes. I can do some coon-ass math every once in a while. So that needs to go in the rack for 1. So we're at 15. So we're gonna go ahead and get paid $27. $27. So this is going to go here. He's going to take this to 25. And then this is going to pay for the bigs later on. And then this is going to get a nice little cap on it that says buy. And guys, just like this, we're only into this game now for 4 and 4. And if you look at what we have on the table, it looks very good for us. We don't have to reduce if we don't want to. If we hit one of these numbers, we can either press some more, or we can just stay right here and just keep on collecting. It is totally up to you, whatever you want to do. But the name of the game is I like to reduce, make as much money as possible, and just restart it. And if you're on a hot streak, like I said before, if you're hitting a lot of 6s or a lot of 8s or 4s and 10s, whatever number it is, if you find out what your signature number is on this throw, and instead of you reducing it back down to either 15 or 18, reduce it back down to 30, then take it back up to 60, you know, and then, you know, like if you're hitting the 8 a lot, let's just concentrate on one number. If you're hitting the 8 a lot, instead of it breaking down to 18 again, just take it back to 30, then 60, 30, 60, 30, 60, 30, 60, 30, 60. And then, I mean, your whole entire rack will be filled with nothing but green chips. And then eventually they're going to start handing you black chips to start throwing in more green chips because they're running out of green chips up here. So just keep an eye of what your signature number is. So that way you're not reducing it all the way back down. You're just only reducing it one more stage down to stage 2 and going back to stage 3, stage 2, stage 3, stage 2, stage 3. And that way you're just ringing the cash register, just cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So enough talking, let's finish this out and see how we do. You know, if there's ever a time in my life whenever I get nervous at the craps table, is when the dice hits the pyramids and it doesn't bounce this way. It doesn't bounce this way. It goes like this, right up and down. Because that usually means it's going to be a 1 or a 6. And then I have to look at see what the other die is doing, because as always, that's the 1 because that one went right up and down. But fortunately for me, it is the 3. I do survive. So we're going to drop the dollar. And I like this conversion ratio. He's going to give me 2 of these. So he's going to do this. He's going to tell him that we want to take this to 50. And then we are going to collect 1 of these. So now technically, even though we have 4 on the 6 and 8, you know, individually $8 total, and this is free, now everything is totally paid for with a little bit of what we call lagniappe. So a little extra. So let's hopefully hit the 4, the 6, the 8, and we're looking really pretty of double green on everything so far, except for this one. All right, that was really close, but I'm glad I went ahead and did that because I was getting really nervous. I thought that was a 5-2-7. I was like, oh my God, we're so close to getting a double green, but I walked over and it was the 5-1. So over there in that corner. So let's go ahead and we're going to go get paid on a 6. So let's go ahead and get paid 70. So that is $70. So $70. And then this is going to go here. We're going to tell them that we want to reduce back to 18. And what I like to do to help out the dealer to kind of speed up the craps table, especially if I'm not shooting, because I noticed that we're getting a lot more casino dealers that are brand new and they do not move like the veterans. And for them to do math, it's pretty puzzling sometimes. It's kind of like watching no 7s doing math on this video sometimes. So I like to have this ready so that way they can just give me the full payout and I'm just like, just take me down off the 6. I want to go back down to 18. And I already have the $18 waiting for them. And I'm just like, take me off the 6. I want to reduce back down to 18. Here's $18. So that way they can go like this. They can give me this and go from there. But let's, and that way we can put this in the rack. We can either keep rolling or the other shooter can keep on going because I don't like to slow down a shooter. But let's go ahead and count this up. So we're at $100 right here. This is 10, that's 20, and that's $30. So that's $130 right there. What did I say? What we like to do is we like to leave after a 20 to 30% win. Well, at $130, you hit this twice. So if we hit the 8 next, that would be $260. That puts us right in line for that 10 to 20% the 20 to 30% on leaving out of the casino or taking a break from there. But you guys play however you want to. I like to leave 20 to 30% of my bankroll. You guys, if you guys want to play balls out, then go ahead, man. Whatever you guys want to do. But let's go ahead and collect this. We've started back over on the 18, on the 6, and we are all good to go. So let's go ahead and try to hit that 8 or that 4 next and go from there. Okay, so I just heard the comment and it says no 7s. You also, on your first session, you 0.7 out, so you have to make up that. That is true, because we did have 66 on the top. We did have 18 on the 6 and 8, and the 4 and 10 were also 15, so 66 total up here. So you are correct. We did 0.7 out. We broke even on the pass line. I'm not even worried about the pass line. So we do have $66 to make up. We did just hit the 6 at 133. If I went back down to 30 because I just hit the 6, we'd already be back up to stage 3, but we're not up there. So we do have to make up the $66. Like I said, at $130, we're already pretty much made that profit back up. Like I said, we just need to hit that 4 to 8 and we're in extra zone, lagniappe zone. So let's go ahead and get paid $21. And just like before, the dealer's already going to know what to do. That's ours. It's going to take this to 30 and go from there. So that's going to go in our rack. And here we go. Okay, so what we did was we hit the 6, 3, 9. I thought it was going to be the 10, but it obviously wasn't. We just need that 12 for the tall and the 2 and the 3 for the small. Okay, that should be in camera view. That is the 6, 4, 10. Ding, 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 ding. So man, we're looking pretty. So we're going to go ahead and drop them $1 and give us this. We're going to tell them to take that to $50. So that's going to go here. This is going to go in a rack for even more money. He's going to take this for himself. And we're going to shoot another number. Okay, so that is the 213. Doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. Takes another number off the board. Now we just need the bookends, the 2 and the 12s for the small, tall, and all. Okay, so what we did was hit the 415. So that is the pass line. So we go from here after we just hit the 3. So this is going to go in the rack for more money. It's pretty nice when you can't fill up your chip rack anymore because you got so many chips in there. So the point marker's off. We're going to establish another point, and here we go. I don't know about you, but that was a pretty horrible throw. So the point marker's on the 5 again, and here we go. Okay, if I was at the craps table and I'm starting to hit these kind of numbers, the 3, something's telling me that I need to just go ahead and just turn off all my bets and just play for the all, tall, small, because I'm hitting too many craps numbers. I'm just starting to get up there in my throw count. I'm not kind of feeling it. I would go ahead and pull down my bets. So, and go from there. But let's just keep rolling because we're on cameras. So let's just see what happens. And this is the reason why you don't pull down your bets. Don't listen to no 7s, because we would have missed out on this great opportunity to make $130 just now. So let's go ahead and get paid 70. Let's go ahead and get paid 70. And we're going to have this ready for the dealer because we don't know how long it's going to take them to figure out our payouts and everything else. So we're just going to collect $130 right there. So that's 100 and that's 30. That's going to go in the rack. And technically at this point, that's $260 plus the, what we made off of the 4 and 10, getting it up to 50. So technically we're probably around $200 right now. So we're at our 20% goal. If we hit the 4 and 10, we're definitely will be there for sure. If we get to the 6, not really. You know, we need to hit that 4 and 10 to get there, or, you know, a point. But we're already at, no matter what happens, we're already at 20% of our goal of the day, and that's our bankroll is $200. So let's see what we can do. All right, I was getting a little nervous here when I saw this, and then this one just kept on rolling, but that is the point. So we did make $15. That's going to go here. We're going to go ahead and drop $10 here out of the rack and just collect one green. So we need to establish a point. Okay. Like I said, I'm glad we're not playing for the all tall small, because we would just have to restart. And this will definitely be an indicator for me that I would want to just color up my bets right now and just turn everything off, because I'm definitely getting up there in my throws. So we went ahead and we hit the pass line, or we hit the 7, so that's a winner on the pass line for it to come out. So we are going to go ahead and make $15. I'm going to drop him 10 to get us another green chip, because I noticed that our dealer over here is running out of red chips. So he's going to give us another green and go from there. All right, I'm confusing myself over here. It's late, super late, 3 o'clock in the morning, and No Sevens is doing a video, and he's about ready to fall asleep, and he can't even do simple math. So if I'm off a little bit, just ignore me, guys. Just ignore me. All right, so that is the 2 snake eyes. So we lose $15. The 2 comes down. That's what we needed for the small. If we didn't hit that 7, we would have hit that small. All right, the 6, 3, 9. Bring that into view. 6, 3, 9, and we're all set up. All right, let's see if we can't hit that 4 and 10. All right, let's just go ahead and just walk it up the board, right? So the 1, 2, acey deucey, the 3. So we hit the 2, we hit the 3. Now we just need to hit that 4. All right, can I go to a crapless table, please? Because, oops, that rolled, I'm sorry, guys. There we go, there's the 3. The 3 and 11 is what I like to play at the crapless, and that's, I'll be killing it right now. So we did hit the 3, not the 4, so let's just roll again and see what we can do. All right, the hard 6, so bring that into view. I think this one's in view for you, but bring it into view. So that is the 6, the hard 6. So we are gonna go ahead and get paid $35. We're gonna collect $5, it's gonna go in a rack. This is gonna take it up to 60. And pretty much got everything all set up into double greens except for the 8. Let's just keep on rolling. All right, I don't know if it's on view, but here you go. That is the 6, 4, 10. So ding, 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 ding. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop $2. We're gonna go ahead and get paid a black chip, but I'm just gonna make it really simple. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Would a black chip work? Yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get paid a black chip. So he's gonna drop us this. We're gonna give him 2 of these, and he's gonna give us 1 of these, which works out perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we are already gonna have our next bet ready for him. We're gonna tell him, here's the $15, go back down to 15, collect this, plus that black chip right here. So that's $150 we made off of just that one. Not to mention the $25 we made when we took it up to 50. So that's $175 right there off of just a $15 bet, taking it up 3 levels, reducing it back down to $15, $175 in a rack, plus the 130 and the 130 right there. So we're well over our 10 to 20, I mean, why do I keep on saying 10%? Over our 20 to 30% bankroll. So something just to keep in mind here. Now we're creeping at, we would be, if we didn't 0.7 out on the first session, we would be sitting at roughly right now about would be over about $400, you know, 425, somewhere roughly around there, not including all the pass lines and everything else. So right now we're about at 360, 340 roughly is where we're sitting at. So we're looking really good. We're over our 30%. Now we just keep on playing. We'll just keep on playing the double green and just see what happens. You know, forget about pulling down. I mean, we're past the point. If we were to pull down, we would have even more money to come. Double green here, 18 and 15. So this is right here alone on the 4 and the 6 is over $100 alone. So that 340 roughly that's sitting on our rack in profit would be sitting at 440, maybe 450, because we also have this over here. So something just to keep in mind, you know, is you're like, man, you know, I made all this money, but yeah, you're also leaving all this money up top. So you just got to feel comfortable with where you're at. You know, if you want to let it ride, or if you just want to maximize all your profits and just pull down and turn off your bets. Okay, so we hit the 538. I'm going on a pretty good roll here. It's pretty crazy, you know, just having this long roll. But the 538, so that's another number. So we are going to go ahead and get paid $21. All right, and just like before, we already know the conversion ratio. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. It's $9 in our rack. I think it's later than 3 a.m. I'm starting to hear people starting to move around in the neighborhood. So I'm thinking that it might be closer to 5 a.m. in the morning, which is not good. All right, so that's $30 right there on the 8. So now we have pretty much everything looking good for us. Now we just need to go hit another number. That's a pretty good number to hit right off the bat. That is a 628. So we're gonna go ahead and get paid $35 right here. We're gonna take this to 60. This is gonna go in our rack. And now we have everything at double green except for the 10. Okay, so that is the 3. I mean, that is the 2, and this is the 3. So that is the 3, 2, 5. Okay, so that is the 1, that is the 3, that is the 4. So ding, 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 ding. More money coming to us. So we're gonna drop $2 for the VIG. We're gonna get a black chip. So that's $150 plus that other $25. So that's another $175 right there. He's gonna take this back. We're gonna move the mic cable out the way, and we're gonna go here to $15 on the 4. And this is gonna go in the rack. Isn't it pretty amazing that if you have a really long roll, every strategy works? But seriously, guys, I mean, you guys can see, I mean, we're just walking through the progressions now. I mean, we're over $500 now in profits. And we're just going to hit another number. Hopefully we can hit this 6, because that's the only one that's left on double green. Oh, the 8 is too. I forgot. The 8 is on double green too. So the 6 or 8 and more money. Well, guys, I thought we were close, but we're so far away. But that is the 617. I thought I was going on a record here and making it super long. But either way, I think we had a good session. I'm going to go ahead and break this all down and see. But I mean, all this is paid for, so I mean, it's all good. But if we would have brought down just the 6 and 8 alone, that would have been $120 right there for us, extra plus whatever's in the rack. But like I said, you know, if we would have brought that down, we would have never, when we hit that 4, we would have been off on it and lost out on that $150 profit. So just something that you got to think about. You know, if, you know, do you let it ride? Do you not let it ride? Do you play conservative? You know, so it just all depends on how you guys want to play. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on some music. I'm going to go ahead and color all this up and see how we did. I think we're pretty long in the video. If you guys are even still with me, I think you guys had a pretty general understanding of how the outside series works on the double green strategy. So let me go ahead and break this down, and see where we're at. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and see how we did. So this is $1,000. This is our initial buy-in. And now this is going to be our profit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are $25 each, so that's 50. That's 75, so we're at 475, 85, 90, 91. So $491 in profit is what we made off of this roll. Now keep in mind, we did lose $66 before. So if we didn't lose that $66 and we're able to pull back some of our money back into the rack instead of losing at 66 on that first 0.7 out, we'll be over $500. Or if we pull down on that 6 and 8, and the last one would be over over $500, maybe $600. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the double green strategy. I do have the 204, 6 and 8 strategy that is past due. It was supposed to be released in December. This one was supposed to be released at the 1st of December. The 204 strategy was supposed to be released at the end of December, right when I was doing the casino updates in Tunica. Unfortunately, that video did not have the sound, and that one's going to be put on pause because, like I said, I got to break down this craps table. Tomorrow I'm breaking down this craps table, and I got to move it to the new location, and I'm really looking forward to that new location because I think it's going to give me even more incentive to do more videos. And like before, I appreciate all your support. If you're ever in Biloxi and you ever want to meet up, just let me know. I like to play craps, especially with some of my viewers, especially all my viewers. I shouldn't say especially with some, I should say all my viewers. I really like meeting you guys, talking craps. I also play Bach. I also play some blackjack every once in a while, but I do like Bach too. So if you guys like to play Baccarat, let's go out and meet up in Biloxi. I'll play some Baccarat with you. I'll go play craps with you, whatever you like. I'm a casino junkie. I love playing it all. Only thing I don't like playing is the slot machines and Mississippi Stud. I'm not a big Mississippi Stud fan. But either way, whatever you guys like to play out there, if you want to come out there and go over some ideas, some strategies, I'll be more than happy to meet up with you guys and tell you when I usually go out there and see if we can't make some money together or do something, have some fun and talk different ideas. But as you can see with the double green strategy, how fast you can color up just off of $66 is what we were able to produce right here. So that's pretty impressive. I really like it. It's one of my favorite strategies right now at the casino for a $15 table. Of course, at a $25 table, we got to do something a little bit more aggressive. But that's where I like getting into the 204 strategy. And that's for the people who are ultra aggressive, but it's only to be ultra aggressive for just one play. You hit that 6 or 8, and then the rest of it, you're on house money and you're really coloring up, and you can customize that strategy however you want to after you hit that 6 or 8. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this video is over, and I'm gonna go to bed because it's super late, super early in the morning, however you want to look at it. So No Sevens is going to catch you later. I will talk to you at the end of February of 2023. Happy Mardi Gras. Stay safe if you're coming to New Orleans because the place is a zoo. If you celebrate Mardi Gras in Mobile, have fun. Or if you even celebrate Mardi Gras, have fun. And if you guys never experienced a king cake, I recommend you guys trying a king cake from New Orleans. A good one. Randazzo's, one of those. So No Sevens, we'll catch you later. And next time you see this table, it might look a little bit different up here and everything else, but we'll see you next time.